Hi you guys, Celia here, and I thought I would do a short video here today. I'm over at Kashi in Sebastion, Florida, which is in between Vero Beach and Melbourne, and it's a spiritual community here that I love to come to on my way home back to Georgia. And when I lived here, I hung out here a lot. So it's a spiritual community with lots of statues and little areas where you can go and hang out with different mentors, different masters, gurus. And so I'm here at the Labyrinth, and as you can see behind me, this is just this beautiful labyrinth behind me, and I love coming here. And the Labyrinth is just an awesome place to walk. There's a path that gets you to the very center of the labyrinth. And today my experience of the Labyrinth was one that is such a metaphor for life, because if we're not paying attention where we're going in life, we can really get off track, can't we? I know for myself, I made lots of bad choices in life. We think it's bad choices, but of course, just like the labyrinth, you know, if you miss your path, if you get off the path, eventually you will find your way back to into the center or out of the labyrinth. And just like life, we will always eventually find our way back home to our Father's house. For some of us, it just we were out, you know, out of our path quite a way sometimes. And so this is what happened with me on the path here on the Labyrinth today. It just really brought that back home to me, how the Labyrinth really does show us, you know, how life can be sometime. I was totally thought I was being focused on what I was doing on my path, and what I recognized as I walked off the Labyrinth here today, that I really had a shortcut. And so I didn't get to experience the whole journey of being on the Labyrinth here today. Just like with us in life, sometimes if we go through a shortcut, we may not experience the full experience that we needed to experience, you know, during our path. And sometimes when we cut short, we don't really get the lessons that we need to get. So this is the Labyrinth here, and if you have never experienced a labyrinth, you know, it's an ancient form of healing. People have claimed to walk or be in the wheelchair, go into the center of a labyrinth and came out walking. I've had so many wonderful experiences on the Labyrinth where I've gotten clarity on some of the challenges in my life. So you go in there with an intention to get some answers, or you go in there just with a prayer. You know, there's a lot of Labyrinth, of course, out in Europe, but we can find them here. Some churches have them in their backyards. You know, or you can just Google it, where there's a labyrinth near you. Take some time, go there. You know, when you're walking the labyrinth, go in there with an intention. Don't rush through it. Just take your time, go into the middle. Take a few minutes there to meditate, to be with your Creator, and then come back out of the labyrinth. So that's my experience today. I just love it. I'm going to go. Like I said, there's a whole bunch of different places you can hang out here. And it's also a retreat center. So if you ever want to come to a retreat, they teach yoga and meditation. But you can come here and spend a couple hours or spend a day here, just spending different times with different mentors, you know, leaders of your own belief. So I love coming here and hanging out with Jesus. I love coming here and hanging out with Buddha. So I'm going to go and meditate with them for a little bit. So I may create another video, or maybe not. We'll see what I'm called to do. So thank you for giving me a few minutes here. If you like this video, you know what to do. Please like, share, comment below to keep it going. And if you're watching this on my Facebook, please subscribe and be a part of this community. I love to share what my thoughts are, and I love to create this space for us to be together. Thank you so much, and we will see you next time. Peace and blessings.